Another dangerous looking sum, but once we get into it, it's quite easy to understand. So the whole approach here would be to take it into two parts. This is the LHS, and then this is going to be the RHS. First of all, they need to make writing math equations a little more aesthetic, but never mind. As I say, it's for another day. So coming to the whole point, let's see LHS first. LHS says we have log 1 by root 2, and the argument is this, something like this. Now this I can write it as log 1 by 2. Sorry, I can write this as log 1 by 2 power 1 by 2. And similarly for this I can write 1 by 8 power 1 by 2. So far so good. Alright, now how do you go to the next step? That is log. As this goes up, this becomes minus 1 by 2, and the same thing goes with the argument as well, minus 1 by 2. Now there's a fantastic property of log which says that if we have log a raised to q and log b raised to p, what will happen is p by q is equal to p by q log b to the base a. And something similar we're gonna apply over here. So when we see the powers over here, it becomes p upon q, so that will be minus 1 by 2 into the reciprocal, so that will be minus 2 by 1. Okay, pretty basic. Log 2 base 8. Okay, now 8 can be written as 2 power 3, which means the final value will be 3 log 2 with the base 2. Now this portion is equal to 1. It's a property of log, don't ask me, which means it will be 3 power 1 is equal to 3. So our LHS is 3. All right, now let's move towards the RHS. Now when we come to the RHS, the question setter has done a lot of evil things. He has made our life tough. So let's see how we can simplify our life. If we see just this part, let me take another color. Okay, and specifically if we zoom in on this part, 4x plus 1, we can write it as 4 power x into 4 power 1, right? It's a simple exponent property. Now when we have this, we can take this common. Okay, what that means is we'll have log 2, okay, there's a 2, we'll have log 2 4 as a common one over here, 4 power x, and then this 4, okay, we'll write it as 1 over here, straightforward. Okay, so when we add it over here, it's gonna look something like log 4 power x plus 1 with the base 2 into log 2 4, there's a square bracket because I like them, 4 power x plus 1. All right, and we again use the properties of the log to make this term. I'm just going to erase this for the sake of better understanding. Okay, now this specific term becomes log 4 with the base 2 plus log 4x plus 1 with the base 2. Superb. So just going to write it log 2 4x plus 1. Now here comes the fun part. I want to write log 4 power x plus 1 to the base 2 as equal to t. Okay, so what am I left with? A lot of sadness. T. All right, now this, okay, it is log 2 2 2. All right, that is 2 log 2 2. This is equal to 1, so I'm just gonna write 2 fyr t, sorry, I was here, t plus 2 plus t. All right, that gives me 2t plus t square. Okay, and this is my RHS. Now the best part, LHS is equal to RHS, so we have 3 is equal to 2t plus t square, which means t square plus 2t minus 3 is equal to 0. Let's solve this. So we need minus 3, so we can write t square plus 3t minus t. We need to write minus 3 is equal to 0. So t plus 3 minus 1, t plus 3 is equal to 0. T minus 1, t plus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore t is equal to 1 or t is equal to minus 3. If we recall, what we have done above is kept this value as t. So let me just quickly write it down. So we have log 2 4x plus 1 is equal to t. Is it? Okay, so let's just equate it. T is equal to 1, so we have log 2 4x plus 1 is equal to 1, and is it a straight line? Probably not. It's okay. And then we have at t is equal to minus 3 log 2 4x plus 1 is equal to minus 3. And what we use over here is x is equal to log n to the base n gives us a to the base x is equal to n. Alright, which translates to 2 power 1 is equal to 4x plus 1. 4 power x is equal to 2 minus 1. 4 power x is equal to 1. Now this 1 can be represented as 4 power 0, implies that x is equal to 0. Okay, that's totally possible. I like it. Alright, now let's see with minus 3 what do we get. Using the same funda, we get 2 power minus 3 is equal to 4 power x plus 1. Alright, this becomes 1 upon 2 by 3, which becomes 1 by 8. Alright, so I'm just going to write it directly. 4 power x plus 1. This becomes 4 power x is equal to 1 by 8 minus 1. Now this becomes I know I'm gonna forget it later, so might as well just do it. Take 8 1 minus 7, sorry, minus 8. Alright, therefore 4 power x is equal to minus 7 by 8. Technically this is not possible because the argument cannot be negative. Thus, this is not possible. So, this is going to be our answer.